Hi, I'm Dr Claire Maguire, and this week I'm going to talk about change because it comes up a lot on retreat because people often come here when they are facing change, and it can either be through relationship breakdown, it could be through redundancy or wanting to even change, through wanting a new job, wanting a new relationship, wanting to live in a different place. But all of these things can bring a certain amount of stress, and they can start to have an effect upon you in a way that then makes you want to not embrace change. So we talk about wanting something different, but not necessarily doing anything about it. And so we stay stuck in the same repetitious behaviour of just doing the same thing over and over, but wishing something was different. So change in and of itself can be incredibly uncomfortable, okay? And the reason that it can be so uncomfortable is because we're going into a space of something that is unknown, and the unknown is fairly frightening because we don't really know what that is about. So there is an uncertainty there around it. And if you are actually in a space of change and you actually have initiated the process and you're in a new place, it can still be scary because now you're suddenly in uncertainty and the unknown completely. And what we usually really like is to have safety, and we like to have certainty around things so that we know that the same things are happening over and over, and so we feel secure, yeah, we feel safe. We need to know that our house is still there, our relationship is still going well, our job is still going to be there when we turn up. So when these things are in that place of, ooh, I don't know what's happening and I don't know what's going on, what can we do? Okay, what can we do when uncertainty and change is happening? Well, we can start to bring certainty in, and we can start to embrace change through doing rituals that are taking care of ourselves. So rather than trying to manipulate that which we can't control, we can manipulate the things that we can to our benefit. So we can look after our health, we can eat well, we can stay hydrated, we can exercise the body, we can meditate, we can have nice long hot baths. These simple things which are kind of the fundamentals that are actually helping us to feel really good in who we are, we can keep them going. They do not have to change. Because what I have found with working with so many people, and even within myself at times, is when uncertainty and change happen, we blast the fundamentals out first and foremost. So we eat badly, we drink too much, we don't take care of what we want to do. And therefore, everything starts to feel a little bit weird and a little bit strange. So bring some of those fundamentals back in and start to manipulate yourself so you are changing the things that we know to work for your advantage rather than trying to manipulate the unknown and the uncertain. And it means that you've got much more strength, much more capability to deal with the uncertainty and the change that is going on around about you. So I hope that helps. See what you can do and see what measures you can bring in to really take care of yourself as you go through these layers of change, and that really ultimately change is really, really good and that you will actually enjoy it. So embrace change. We all need it. It brings in a variety of life, and we all actually really do want that, because what I'm going to leave this with is if we stay the same, it gets really boring. Okay? So change is great. See you next week. Bye.